Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Homestuck, the Homestuck Readers Theater Hour. I am your host, Jonathan Knoell, your Uncle Walrus. And here joining me tonight are a couple of really swell guys. I'd like to introduce you to...
Hi, I'm Alex, and I will be doing John and Rose tonight.
Hi, I'm Drew, and I'll be doing Dave and the narrator.
And I, your Uncle Walrus, will be providing the voices of the Wayward Vagabond, Rolf the Dog, yes, as in the Muppet, and Dad. So...
Hi, Dad.
So, let us begin.
Is there going to be a sound cue or no?
When it's time for us to change the page, I'll just say something like, change.
Okay. You stand in the living room. Your bro spends most of his days in here. At night, he crashes on the futon over there. You don't see him anywhere, though. There's the puppet chest he stores little Cal in when he takes him out on gigs. But when he's home, he usually leaves Cal on display somewhere. And with good reason, because Cal is totally sweet. So sweet. Man. Dave, pay the fool!
Change.
It's your bro's Mr. T puppet, which of course is kept in the apartment with a sense of profound humorous irony. But as usual with pedestrian Tier 1 ironic gesture, which is a meager single step removed from sincerity. This is like 10 levels of irony removed from the original joke. It might have been funny like 8 years ago to joke about Mr. T and how he was sort of lame, but that was the very thing that made him awesome and badass, and that his awesomeness was also sort of the joke. But in this case, the joke is the joke, and that degree of irony itself is also the joke, and so on. Only highly adept satirical ninjas like you and your bro can appreciate stuff like this. It's cool taking stuff that other people think is funny, but you know really isn't, and making it funny again by adding subtle strata of irony, which are utterly undetectable to the untrained eye. Also, for good measure, Mr. T was wearing a leather thong and handcuffed to a pantsless Chuck Norris puppet. I always knew they had a thing for each other. God, you hope you can be as good as your bro at this someday. You'll never tell him that, though. John? Dave, find little Cal and give fist bumps.
Change.
Cal's nowhere in sight. All you see is a bunch of your bro's weird nude puppets thrown around haphazardly. You guess these things are kind of cool. Sort of. Dave, play a game on the Xbox.
Change.
It looks like your bro was playing. It's not like him to leave in the middle of a game of some totally intense gaming. Not like him to misplace Cal either. Man, you hope the little guy's all right.
Arrow. Change.
Oh, there you are, dude. Didn't see you there. We be chill today, Cal. Yeah, you're pretty... You better fucking believe we be chill. Cal's the man. Dave, resist great urge to play bro's Xbox.
Change.
You fail to resist the urge. You start thrashing up stunts something uncanny brutal on your quest for mad snacks, yo. And get this way rude hunger under control. Shit is basically flying off the hook. It's like shit wants nothing to do with that hook. The hook is dead to that shit. But you get stuck on some poorly modeled 3D fixture or something. Like a railing or a piece of the wall? You'll have to reset. Fuck this shit. I'm not playing Skate 3. Dave, give little Cal a bro fist bump. Oh my.
Change. Bump.
Oh man, he almost forgot. Gotta give the C-Man some props.
Arrow. Change.
I'll do the arrows from now on.
Okay.
Dave, check out your bro's sweet gear.
Change.
Your bro has so much sweet gear, it's hard to keep up with it all sometimes. Here's his computer set up. He's usually got a lot of stuff cooking on there at any given moment. Since he's not around, you might as well sneak a peep, you naughty, naughty boy. Dave, look at your brother's computer.
Change. Aw, hell no.
Your bro's computer is password protected, of course, to protect all the incredible top secret shit he's got in the burners. Of course you know what the password is, and he knows you know it, and you're both cool with that because the password is the most awesome thing it can be. Arrow.
Change.
You enter the password. On the desktop is a hodgepodge of unnamed folders to store all the stuff he's working on. No one can decipher his organization system but him. He also tends to use the application Complete Bullshit to keep up with the ludicrous amount of websites and new feeds he monitors to stay hip to the scene. Dave, open Complete Bullshit.
Change.
This is complete bullshit. Dave, check if Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff has a sweet update.
Change.
Your bro keeps up with your projects on his great
Aggregator.
just like you keep up with his. He's tuned into your various blogs and of course, Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. You navigate to the latest comic in one of the many bullshit feed bands. Dave, mouse over the orange strip containing Plush Rump.
Change. Plush rump. Plush rump.
Another one of your bro's many ironic website. The difference here is he ranks in thousands of dollars a month through this enterprise. Smuppets are a multi-billion-dollar a year enterprise. It's awfully hard to resist taking a firm squeeze from the plump udder of that cash cow. Dave, stop wasting time and look for bro's beta.
Change.
You guess you've messed around with this computer long enough. Better get a move on before it's too late for Rose, or worse yet, your bro catches you. But my god, the rumps, they are transfixing. You know this is ironic and all, and your bro reaches echelons of irony you could only dream of daring to fathom. But on rare occasions, when your guard is down, it all seems just a tad unsettling to you. Arrow.
Change.
Arrow.
Change.
Oh, hey. Hey there, Cal. Dave, give little Cal a nervous fist bump.
Change.
Arrow.
Change.
You are sort of starting to flip the fuck out. Without losing your cool, of course. John, pester John to ease your nerves.
Dave, pester John to ease
Dave.
your nerves.
Oh, that's Paradox.
Change, bro.
You get Egbert on the line again to give him the lowdown on your progress. You feel it's important to keep the wires hot. But he's not answering. You wonder what that guy is up to. Arrow.
Change.
Hey, what is up? What happened with the monster that is totally definitely in your room? Did you kill it? Where are you, man? Anyway, things are cool here. Totally cool. Puppets are still awesome. No problems with them or anything. Like, just really, really awesome. Arrow.
Oh, yeah, change.
You know, I think we just omit the arrows.
I'll just say change when that happens.
Looks like Rose is finally logged in again. Didn't John say her house was burning down? You wonder if she's on fire yet or what? You'd like that, wouldn't you, Dave? Dave, pester Rose.
Change. Woo! Okay.
Oh, there you are. John said your house was burning down. Are you on fire yet or what?
No, for now I have retired to the safety of a smaller building, which is much closer to the forest fire, threatening my residents.
Oh, well, that's a relief. John told me to get the game to help you out of there, so I'm working on that now.
Working on it?
Yeah, my bro's copy. Long story. Hey, don't tell John this, but I think he might have been right about the puppets. The store's starting to freak me out a little.
You're referring to your brother's collection.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's cool and all, the semi-ironic puppet thing or whatever, or semi-ironic. Man, I don't even know. I'm just starting to think that some of this shit is going a little too far and it's kind of fucked up.
I apologize, audience. I just ripped a wicked fart.
I didn't even hear that.
Anyway, get back to the show. Get back to the show.
That's the really fucked up thing here.
I've seen his websites.
Come on.
I like them.
Well, you would. Oh man, I wish the little cow wouldn't look at me like that. With those dead eyes. Jesus. Sometimes I dream that he's real and he's talking to me, and I wake up in a cold sweat and basically flip the fuck out.
Interesting.
Oh god, why did I just tell you about my dream? You're going to have a field day with that shit.
I'm currently scrawling notes furiously into one of my many psychoanalyst journals I maintain for you. Published papers forthcoming. Because, it's not like either of us have anything better to do at the moment than to evaluate each other's radically debilitating pathologies.
Yeah, I'm gonna get moving. Or have you heard from John? He's not answering me.
He won't answer me either. But I am watching him. I suspect he is preoccupied with the fact that he just had a bucket of water dumped on his head by the ghost of his dead grandmother, who also happens to be dressed like a clown.
All right, I'm out. Later. Seconds in the future, but not many.
Change.
Probably like 10 or 12, I don't know.
John, what are you doing? Snap out of it. We ought to discuss what your grandmother told you. Don't you think? Fine. Enjoy your stupor. I'll go about my business elsewhere.
Rose, deploy the Punch Designix.
Change.
John, whenever you read this, you should know that I put the shell you collected to use and finally developed the Punch Designix. It is in your study. I can only drop it, though. You'll have to be the one to mess around with it. And I lost my place. And see what it does. When you're finished with your weird histrionics, maybe you could give it a try. I'm updating my walkthrough, and it would help to know what it does.
Change.
Also, I should probably warn you that your house and yard are completely infested with monsters now. Try to be careful.
One with a devilly handsome disguise, may I add.
I know, that window is beautiful. So I can see. Stupid lousy imps. They're mucking up all my cool stuff. Oh, they are? Oh yeah, sorry. I'm not sure what came over me there. I was acting really crazy for some reason. But my head feels like it's clearing up. I think I'm all right now.
John, rebuild the claw hammer and return it to Specibus.
Change.
You are getting way better at this sort of thing. John, confront Pogo Ride and prepare yourself for Nana.
Change.
Thank God your sanity has returned, so you can entertain extremely rational, coherent thoughts like this one. You examine the Pogo Ride from the bathroom window. You do not like what you see.
Change. And for sound pages, we actually just skip these.
No narration or anything?
Just
read the narration.
Read it quick, I guess.
Those sons of bitches! No one risks painful injury on your green slime ride Pogo Ride. No one but you. Rose, drop something heavy on one of those imps.
Change.
I didn't get any sound from it.
Apparently you need to calibrate the controls. Anyway, change.
Rose, my piano! Sorry, no... Sorry, I just lost the voices. Sorry, no nuisance.
Nuance.
No nuance to these controls at all. I was hoping to bludgeon the imp without letting it off. Without letting go of it. Guess I can't really do that. A broken piano isn't the end of the world, though. I guess you're right. You'll need to pick up the spoils in person. I can't interact with the grist. So that means I have to go out the back door. Yes, is there a problem? Well, it may sound dumb, but I was hoping to avoid Nana and her spooky ghost cookies. You're right. That does sound dumb. Can you see her in the kitchen? Yeah. What's she doing? Is she baking? You could say that. Are you sure you can't get that grist up to me somehow? Maybe.
Rose, use Pogo Ride to fling grist through window.
Change.
Doesn't look like that grist is going anywhere. You just never know with these gaming abstractions.
Change.
Rose, drop Pogo Ride in John's bathroom.
Change.
Uncle Walrus is upset. John, get grist.
Change.
Is the T silent or is there a T?
There you go. Now you can check out the Design X. You can do that while I get to work. On what?
Piano. Level up for slaying the imp.
Change.
Oh,
The piano, in its valiant effort, has unfortunately been slain. But if it hadn't, it would have ranked in so many boon dollars you have no idea. So many. Rose, it's time to build.
Change. You want me to just take over John for you? Or...
I'm good.
Okay.
Nana said to build, so that's what I'm doing. Oh yeah, okay. But this sure is going to take a lot of grist. Looks like you're going to be busy, John. Blar! Well, what are you building? Stairs. They are fairly expensive, actually. Oh man, I could have warned you about stairs, Rose.
Change.
Is that the first reference to the stairs?
I think it might be.
It is.
And a meme was born.
Oy.
I'll try recouping some of the grist from the catwalk I built earlier. It keeps happening. Ah, good. Looks like I can't get a refund for earlier allocations. I told you, Rose. I told you about the stairs. Okay. Consider me fully briefed on the matter of stairs. Now, if you don't mind, it's hard enough to concentrate on this without immersing ourselves in Strider's non sequitur. Did you know he thinks puppets are cool? Does he? He's so dumb.
Rose, use build grist to construct observation tower on roof.
Change.
Okay, you obviously don't have enough grist for something that ambitious. But you can get started with something of a foundation for upward construction, at least. John, check cabinets for imps or useful items like a good RPG protagonist.
Change.
No imps in here, just a lot of shaving cream. Dad loves shaving. Dads love shaving. It's basically all they do when they're not baking, that is. John, grab 2 cans of shaving cream.
Change.
You capsuled 2 cans of shaving cream just in case. You never know when you'll need to bust out a hilarious shaving cream Santa beard to ratchet up your prankster's gambit. Your telescope goes flying out the window. John, ride Pogo Ride.
Change.
It's a little cramped in there for any sort of proper reckless pogoing. You'll just grab it and hang on to it until the right moment presents itself.
Change.
The towel floats back down to the rack. The circle of stupidity is complete. John, check up on Nanaquin. See what's cooking.
Change. Change.
That's a lot of cookies.
Yeah. Goodbye, Imp.
Oh! John, make your way up to the study.
Change.
Fatality.
Change.
Come on, MS Paint, work with me. MS Paint, don't betray me now. It's all we've been through. Haven't I been loving enough to you? It looks like the imps have taken a shining to the Crux-struder. Cruxite and black goo. Everywhere. John, ride Slimer Pogo and one-up that imp.
Change.
Well, it's okay. Well, okay, it's not a Slimer Pogo, but you mount it anyway and brandish your deadly armaments. John, ride your steed to victory.
Change.
Da, 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 da. This is incredibly dangerous. Da, 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 da. John, flip the fuck out.
Change.
Let's see how they like the old double barrel leather blaster. Whoops on shit. Whoops oh. Let's see how they like the old double barrel leather blaster. Whoops oh shit.
Change.
Bonk. Mr.
Now-
John.
Actually, this one is me. Now, for this voice, the Wayward Vagabond, I will be doing this voice as Zorak from Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
God damn you.
Mr. John, respectfully I ask that you please stand up.
Change. This one is the...
Don't move or the pogo gets it.
Now, sir boy, flee from this boorish rabble post-haste.
Change. Change.
Oh, I missed a youth roll.
Oh, sorry.
Refrigerator. Level up for slaying that imp. Bonk.
Change.
So many cookies. The refrigerator skyrockets up the Escher ladder to a new rung. 5-star General Electric. And earns 285 boon dollars. Things are really looking up for this feisty appliance.
Well done, John. Polite congratulations. I will destroy you and Space Ghost.
Change.
Hostile. For some reason, you feel a sense of positive reinforcement. Wherever that feeling is coming from, it is sure a welcome change from your erratic moods earlier.
Now, my civil fellow, I have a well-mannered query to ask.
Change.
I blocked the entrance to the study to give you some space to work with the Design X. John, imps behind you. Should I take care of it? You trapped your PDA again, didn't you? Why did you have to pick up all that stupid shaving cream? So pointless.
Rose, drop something heavy on one of those imps.
Change.
John, might I bother you for a can opener?
Squish.
Change.
Oblivious to the commotion behind you, suddenly you find yourself pondering the whereabouts of a can opener. You think there's probably one in the kitchen, but the path is blocked by your refrigerator.
Change.
A natural occurrence. John is completely unresponsive. What the hell is that nincompoop doing? Years in the future.
Change.
But let's not get totally carried away here. A studious eye darts around a page like a honeybee gathering the nectar of wisdom.
Change. These are okay. Oh, read this top part here.
I can't take the. I can't take as many as I'd like to for comprehensive documentation. For what it's worth, here is what I've managed to collect so far. More captures coming. More captures forthcoming.
What is all that?
They're all pictures of different pages that we've already seen.
Ooh, Rose. Construct a loft above John's room.
Change.
Or the prank cave, as I like to call it.
Change.
Well, Santa's going to have a hell of a time with that roof.
Change.
Oh boy. Ladders seem to be a bit cheaper than stairs.
Fellow John, it appears we have reached an impasse.
Change.
Yes, it seems so. That's you.
Oh.
The opener dilemma remains unsettled, most unfortunately.
Change.
It is unfortunate, I guess. What are we talking about again?
But it has been a pleasure nonetheless. I shall destroy you.
Change.
Thanks for the courtesy. It's not really necessary, but thanks anyway.
Oh, but thank you.
Change.
Okay.
Thank you so very, very much, dear faithful small primate.
Change.
I shall take my leave now, John. Until next time.
Rose,
I
don't
will
smother
destroy
yourself.
you.
Change.
Don't join Jaffers. Wait, where did all this sweet loot come from? Why is suddenly a crumpled hat on your head? John, gather grist, examine Designix.
Change.
Feeling especially economical with your behavior suddenly, you scoop up all the grist in the room and turn your attention to the Punch Designix all in one fell swoop. The device features a countertop station design with a keyboard setup. Not like an old-fashioned computer. There's a blinking red light and a diagram etched onto a panel.
Change.
Rose. Answer Dave.
Change.
Okay, wait, hold on. Why am I getting the stupid game for you? You're the one who should be wrist deep in puppet ass.
What is the specific problem?
The problem is that I'm up to my goddamn neck in fucking puppet dong.
You know, you like the Nanaquin dick. The main Quinn dick.
Mannequin.
Mannequin dick. God damn it. Accept it.
I am enrobed in chafing, wriggling, god fucking damn puppet pelvis. An obscenely long, coarse Kermit cock is being dragged across my anguished face.
Let's put this into
Dad.
perspective.
Aren't you proud of what we're doing on the internet?
You put up with the puppet prostate because you love it. Also, of course, it is good word. It is a good word.
You don't seem to harbor any sympathy over the fact that I've burrowed fuck deep into lively, fluffy muppet buttock. I swear like in the terrible cyclone at the epicenter of my own personal holocaust with twitching foam noses. It's like a fucking apocalypse of perky proboscis here. Like the proboscalypse, I guess.
Are you going to start rapping about this?
What? No. No, listen.
Prong of flesh, bereft of home, found solace twixt a cleft of foam.
Oh, no. Jesus.
Of apocalypse, your thoughts eclipse a painted pair of parted lips that dare through kiss to stir the air, that teases tufts of orange hair. And though faces flush in lovers' fits, hands snug and plush as gloves befit.
Okay, Dickinson, if you can shut your perfumey trap for a half second. This is serious. I'm just saying, if I see one soft, bulbous bottom being like kind of jutting out and impudent or whatever, I'm gonna fly off the handle. I'm gonna do some sort of acrobatic freaking pirouette off the handle and win like a medal or some shit.
Hang on a second. All right.
And could you take over for me for a second? I have to do something.
Yeah, no problem.
And let's hope there will be a squishy derriere somewhere below the handle to break your fall. Oh my.
So long that they had to fire that the old narrator quit and they had to hire a new one. And I will be doing my narrator voice in the style of
Space Ghost.
no.
Nicolas Cage.
No, you should do John as Nicolas Cage.
Oh man, I don't even remember how I did that.
Mansion. Anyway,
John, observe deck of the first visible capture log card.
change. I'm the eccentric millionaire. You flip over the top card containing your pogo ride. Anytime you capture log something, a new code appears on the back of the card. You've always wondered what the code was for. Damn, these things are hard to read. But then you've never really found any reason to decipher them. Until now, perhaps. John, examine reverse side of hammer card and strive specimens. Change. Looks like cards from your Strife deck have codes too! John, enter capture code as seen on back of Pogo Ride card. Change.
Okay, I'm back. Where are we?
Control C.
We're sending the link now.
Sending the link now. Link has been sent.
Sorry, something came up.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Hope you didn't hear me yelling to my family up there. You enter the code into the keyboard. At least you think that's what the code is. The red light switches off. A green light begins blinking. John, insert card.
Change. You missed my eccentric millionaire voice.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
I'll look at it in post.
Okay.
In the interest of due diligence, you enter the other code and repeat the process with that card too. Both cards are now punched with different hole patterns. John, attempt to retrieve Pogo from card.
Change.
Oh well, that should just be a simple matter of... Uh-oh. Looks like it's trapped now. You don't see how you can access the item anymore, or store a new item in there for that matter. These cards are pretty much useless now, and the items they contain are toast. But maybe all is not lost. Recalling from your experience with the pre-punched card, you may be able to use the cards to replicate the items in question. Assuming you got the codes right, that is. John, mash keys heedlessly.
Change.
Not quite through with your cowboy empiricism just yet. You mash the keyboard, generate a random code. You enter disc. The design stops after 8 characters, which appear to be maximum length for a code. The green light goes on, signaling its readiness for a card.
Change.
You figure that you might as well burn the shaving cream, since the product is not exactly at a premium in your household. You also figure you might as well merge the 2 cans into 1 card. You're a little sad that your dad isn't around for this. He would have a feeling he would get a real kick out of the idea of duplicating more shaving cream.
Change.
Did. What's going on? Oh. You punch the card with the pattern. That is in no way related to the code for the item that it contains. This should make an interesting experiment. Mad science is a lot of fun. Just ask Dr. Frankenstein.
Yes! Change.
Unfortunately, you just burned another card in the process. Your deck is really dwindling now. Maybe you should have thought this through a little better. On the plus side, you just freed up your PDA, which is overflowing with the pent-up chatter of anxious pesterers.
Change. And change.
That imp is being very naughty.
And change.
Oh, you heard me.
And
Ooh.
change. Ooh.
That looked painful.
Yeah. Go for it.
John, answer your chums.
Change. It's him. That's the voice I was doing. Him
Oh.
from Powerpuff Girls.
Thanks for spitting all over me.
Sorry.
Puppets. Awesome. That's really all there is to say on the matter.
John, I'm about to throw a bathtub through your wall. Watch out.
Change.
Wow, that was totally unnecessary. I made a shortcut upstairs. I thought it would be a good idea to get up there and try the cards as soon as possible. Also, you weren't being terribly responsive. I mean, you mean these stairs? Man, look at those shitty stairs. They're so narrow. How am I supposed to climb those?
Carefully.
They're perfectly navigable. I'm saving on grist for now. If you keep slaying foes, collect grist, and expanding this cachet limit, we might not need to be so economical with our resources in the future.
Change.
So where did you just build? So why don't you just build a way up through the hole into my dad's room? Have you ever been in there? No? Exactly. Huh? I'd rather not get sidetracked. I'm more interested in further exploring the mechanics of the game than watching you discover what sort of outlandish harlequin decor your father keeps in his room. Oh, come on! What's the big deal? I'll just climb up and go right through. Will you? Yeah, why not? Are you saying you've never wondered what's in there, or why it's been kept a secret from you? Well, I mean, yeah. Then trust me, you won't be going right on through. Wait, are you saying there's something, like, troubling in there? I don't know. What do you mean? What do you see in there? I can't see in there. Oh, but if you don't have a very good feeling about it, whatever. I think I can handle a few more stupid clown paintings.
Rose, move punched cards into John's room.
Change.
Rose, drag some crooksite dowels up to John's room.
Change.
John, collect grist, examine safe.
Change.
You swoop up the bountiful supply of grist generated by your co-player's recent exploits. From now on, it will probably go without saying that you'll nab any grist lying around without making a big fuss over it. You check out the busted safe, which has made a noble sacrifice in battle. Some of your father's odds and ends have spilled out, including some old newspaper clippings and two rather hefty tomes. It's a fair bet that these books comprise at least half the weight of the safe. John, examine family tome of humor.
Change.
It's another copy of Colonel Sassaker's daunting text of magical frivolity and magical japery, practical japery. This one looks really old, perhaps an original printing. Could it be the same one involved with your grandmother's unfortunate accident on that fateful day? Dad never speak a word about it. Maybe Nana wouldn't be so tight-lipped about her own death. You give into a cursory perusal. It seems to be similar to your reprinting, listing all the japes and
Chicanery.
chicanery that you have come to know and love. You capsulog it, thinking it may give it a closer look later. John, examine contents of safe.
Change.
You take a look at the other book. You're sure Dad thought this was a scintillating joke read, but it looks pretty boring to you. Maybe you'll crack into it someday when you're old enough to shave, like I am. Everything in this safe was obviously very important to your father. You wonder why I kept it locked away from you. Some things about him you will never understand.
Change.
It seems he's been collecting scraps from the news over the years. These articles go back decades. John, look at a piece of paper taped to the safe. Or wall.
Change.
Son. Oh, you wanna read
I'm
that?
reading this one. And I'll be reading it in the voice of Bane.
Son, if you're reading this, it means you are now strong enough to lift the safe. You are now a man. As such, you are entitled to what is inside. I know you will take this responsibility seriously. I am so proud of you, Dark Knight.
John, you lying bastard. You didn't lift that safe. John, turn the card over.
Change.
24913.
You guess it's the combination of the safe. This is completely useless. John, examine back of capture log card on floor.
Change.
You guess these are all zeros? Or are they capital O's? Zeros would probably make more sense for an empty card, you think. John, capture log the card.
Change.
That was clumsy. John, enter code on back of card into DesignX.
Change.
John, punch the card.
Change.
Wait, John, before you punch that. Oh, I was about to say, if you first take note of the code, then remove the card from the card, you could have punched the blank one. You would have only burned one card instead of two. Oh yeah, you're right. Damn it.
John, throw down hat in disgust.
Change.
No hat! John, capture log punched, capture log card. That's a tongue twister.
Change.
What the deuce? John, take PDA.
Change.
The two card solo decks. Inventory of dumbasses. John, level up.
Change.
Colonel Sassacre, level up for slaying the imp.
Change.
The Colonel soars to new heights on his ladder, reaching the rung one-man Julep Vecum, and pockets 900 and 550 boon dollars. Chump change for the genteel, aristocratic Southern Colonel. Just ask Colonel Sanders. Bathtub, level up for slaying the imp.
Change.
The bathtub surges heroically and surpasses the rung, Archimedes' aqua cradle, proceeding directly to the vaunted rung Traft Jammer. The tub makes off with a cool 490 boon dollars. The tub's basin capacity remains unaffected. Bastard. Safe. Level up for slaying the imp. The whole party's getting a level up.
Change.
The safe was slain in battle. A great flaming nautical pyre carries it off to Valhalla. Or Valhalla. John, make your way up those stairs. Post haste.
Change.
You're not sure. They look pretty precarious to you. But you've been assured the stairs are perfectly navigable to a circus freak.
Change.
Lousy goddamn stupid stairs.
Change.
Dave, ignore little Cal and find the beta.
Change.
You wander over to the place where your bro keeps his sweet turntable gear. Man, that setup is sweet. You feel pangs of jealousy whenever you walk by it. Really cool jealousy, though. The kind where instead of getting all worked up about it, you don't actually give a shit, so it's not really jealousy at all. One of your brother's rad and extremely expensive ninja swords is missing, though. You know this drill too well. Trouble's a brewing. Dave, take expensive ninja sword. Not the cheap one, the expensive one.
Change.
Sword? What sword? Dave, exit your bro's room.
Change.
You approach the exit. There's something on the door you haven't seen before. It's like one of your bro's iconic comics he left you for you to check out. And also little Cal's there. Just ignore him.
Change.
You know
Okay.
that?
Looks. Yeah, I get to read this one. And put that cookie down, and I will be reading Rolf the dog as Arnold. What have I done? Animal, start breathing. Oh God, please breathe. Okay, make believe time is over. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. What will Nanny do to me if she finds out? No one can ever know. I have to hide the body. But where? Think. Imagination. The one time I really need you.
Hello, Rolf. Want to play a game? I want to play a game. To play a game. To believe.
Change.
Okay, some of the stuff he's just leaving around to get under your skin. This is obviously another ploy in his relentless siege of one-upmanship that get your goat. The same goat you've been meaning to bleat like ironically, but that will still have to wait for a more appropriate time.
That still hasn't happened, damn it! Anyway.
Okay.
Holy crap!
You think he knows that deep down you feel like you're still not ironic enough to get stuff like this. This is probably some weird gauntlet he's throwing down to see if you will get it. But honestly, you think this material is just a little too ironic. You just don't need to see this shit right now. Dave, go into the kitchen.
Change.
No sign of bro in here either. Well, aside from the absurd quality of awesome, dangerous stuff he leaves lying around, such a great guardian. John, transfer katana to Dave. Transfer katana to Strife Specialist. God damn it.
Change.
With an escalating sense of dread, you think it's time you shift your katana into your specialist. You figure it's better to free up the card anyway, but you might need to grab some of this stuff later. Dave, set blender to mix.
Change.
Mix. You guys, your bro stuck some fake blood capsules into that puppet? Pretty gross.
Change.
It's gruesome. Spotting your bro's many webcams nearby, recording the incident. It seems he may have just been an unwitting accessory to some sort of grisly puppet snuff film. You're not totally sure how you feel about that.
Change.
I'd feel wonderful personally, but that's besides the point. Dave, capture log Buster Sword from behind the microwave. Oh, Jigsaw!
Change.
This might be the only thing in the whole apartment that's a bigger piece of shit than your own sword. You put it back behind the microwave where it belongs. I think Hussey has hostility towards Final Fantasy VII. Dave,
It's possible.
set blender to
Probably.
crush ice.
Who doesn't?
Change.
It's just sort of bouncing around in there. You're making a bit of a mess now. Dave, hide evidence in microwave.
Change.
See, like, his hobbies are cool and all, and you guess he's got to put his shit somewhere, but if you just wanted to heat up a burrito, what if you just wanted to heat up a burrito or something? This kitchen is pretty much useless. Dave, grab those fireworks.
Change.
You caps lock all the fireworks. 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 15 dash 8 10 equal divided by 10 equals 5. The sink has to offer. You just know that these things are going to come in handy. Why would they be in the sink if they weren't? Looks like some of them are still stuck in the garbage disposal. Well, one of them is still stuck in the garbage disposal. Dave, capture log shurikens like a ninja.
Change.
You grab the 5 shurikens and, hey, careful where you're putting stuff. Especially if you're looking to turn your soul next into a powder keg full of sharp things. Well,
Change.
That was a badass catch. You put the box of fireworks back into the card and prepare to start over, or card 3 apparently. That settles it, you guess. John, take nunchaku.
Dave.
You
Change.
put the nunchaku, once again grabbing without thinking ahead.
Change.
First, you caps log the box again, while adeptly avoiding the shuriken trap, which you yourself set only moments ago, like a boss. You again round up all the fireworks. Time to regroup here. Dave, capture log each shuriken individually.
Change.
You grab each shuriken one at a time. Knocking out those nunchaku, but no worries, you got a plan. Dave, capture log nunchucks.
Change.
You take the nunchucks. Everything seems to be in order now. It would have been badass to go with the authentic Japanese names for each weapon, but sometimes you've just got to compensate with this modus. Dave, examine fetch modus.
Change.
You flip over your fetch modus and check out the back. You're not really sure what it is you're keeping this thing. But oh well, who cares? Dave, press eject button.
Change.
Oh hell no. After all that trouble you went through to get that stuff situated, this is potentially a very dangerous button. Dave, change to Scrabble Points harsh modus.
Change.
First, you program your modus with a Scrabble Points hash function. Adding it to the list, I am not doing all that. That's a bit too much.
A
Isn't
equals
it-
1, B equals 3, C equals 3, D equals 2, E equals 1, F equals 4, G equals 2, H equals 4, I equals 1, J equals 8, K equals 5, L equals 1, M equals 3, N equals 1, O equals 1, P equals 3, Q equals 10, R equals 1, S equals 1, T equals 1, U equals 1, V equals 4, W equals 4, X equals 8, Y equals 4, 10, Z equals 10.
And to be fair, it was on the card.
Damn.
This might be a cool function to use, but it seems like you'll have to empty your Sylladex to select it. You're just not going to do that yet. No way. Dave, tick the box Detect Collisions.
Change.
Okay. Dave, take the skateboard.
Change.
And just what is this guy so happy about? What's he looking up there? You think if you see one more soft, bulbous bottom like that, kind of jutting out and impudent or whatever, you're going to fly off the handle.
Change. Change.
Ow. Right in the nose.
Mm.
You take the skateboard. Actually, no, you don't. A collision has been detected. You take the wheeled ride. Man, your inventory's nomenclature is getting lamer by the minute. Dave, capture log the unplugged power cord.
Change.
You take the power cord. Oh, wait, no, that's not going to work. Dave, think about a new word for power cord.
Change.
You take the battery pack. God damn it. You take the battery pack using the Y as a consonant. Your Sylladex reluctantly accepts. It's a tactic notoriously employed by hashmap noobs. But you just don't care about that right now. Besides, it's not like your bro is around to see.
Change. Change.
Dave, here's some mad snacks here. Whoa!
Change.
Oh, it was just little Cal again. You can never stay mad at him. Anyway, you gotta get this way rude hunger under control. You figure you ought to scope the fridge for some grub. This hunger is so ill-mannered it would make a room full of snooty dollwaggers commit mass suicide. Dave, open fridge. I hope I said that right.
It's dowagers, but yeah, that's fine. Change.
Oh god, more shitty swords. Of course you knew they were in there. You're not even sure why you looked. If you want to keep any food or beverages in this apartment, you pretty much got no choice but to hide stuff away in your closet. Like your secrets. Dave, take swords.
Change.
The hell with it. You try to take the entire jumble of unbelievably shitty swords and brace yourself for... Looks like it works, actually. You catalog the jumble of unbelievably shitty swords. Dave, use Ice Maker. It's still hot around here.
Change.
You dispense several cherry bombs. Oh boy.
Change.
Wait. Who's that looking at you in the reflection?
Change.
Where'd the little dude scamper off to this time? Dave, catch log cherry bombs.
Change.
You go for the cherry bombs unsuccessfully. After mulling it over a bit, you take the red spherical salutes. Dave, take blender.
Change.
Blender is a pretty simple word. You can already tell that's not going to work. Instead, you take the whirling blade pitcher. It's really a much better name for it anyway, you think. Dave, activate garbage disposal.
That is actually a pretty metal name for a blender.
I'm going to call
Change.
my blender that now.
Whirling blade. Whirling blade pitcher.
Dave, stuff the purple guy into the garbage disposal.
Change.
Why, Dave? Why? You're not still sure what he's so happy about, or what he's looking at up there.
Change.
While you're at it, you dump the contents out of the blender. Oops, I mean whirling blade pitcher into the disposal. But you suffer an unfortunate garbage disposal head jam. Don't you hate it when that happens?
Oh, absolutely.
You notice something in a reflection. Something above you. Dave, look up.
Change.
Ew.
This is the undoing of most mortal.
It's the hatch. Oh, what?
This is the undoing of most mortal men.
Hey, what's out there? Oh, okay. It's the hatch into the crawl space above your apartment. Bro's always tucking away in there when he's busting out his rad stealth stunts. He's so slick that dangling cord never even jostles. You just know that he's being ironic with those weird mind games. There's no way anyone could be serious about aping those shitty movies. Dave, use the turntables and cinder blocks to make a fort.
Change.
Is that a Problem Sleuth reference?
Maybe.
It's a pretty sweet fort you just made, and you're pretty sure your brother would agree. Under different circumstances, he might be high-fiving over it right now. But rather than get inside and take it for a spin, you just need to get up to that hatch. Dave, yank cord.
Change.
It is time to face your destiny. No going back now.
Change. Change.
Click. Da 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 da.
Change.
Yeah, there was pretty much no way there was going to be a bunch of puppets in there.
Change.
Boy.
Okay, wait, hold on. Why am I getting this stupid game for you? You're the one who should be waist deep in puppet ass.
Wait, didn't we read this one
Oh,
already?
yeah, we already read this. Skip this. Dave,
Change. Oh,
Dave, read the hatch on the note on the hatch.
change.
No, I can do this. Bro.
Oh, please let me.
Oh, okay.
I'll read this in the stylings of Batman. Christian Bale Batman.
Of course.
Bro, roof now. Bring cow. We're doing it, man. We're making this happen.
Dave.
Where's the trigger?
Dave. Burst out of the puppet pile like the one.
Change. Nice Matrix reference.
Shing, 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 slash. Dave, be the other guy.
Change.
You can't be the other guy.
No, he is. He already is now the other guy. John, take dowels and sheets from bed and make a tent.
Change.
This is so much fun! A huge waste of time, but so much fun!
Change.
John, cover totem of the punched pogo card.
Change.
Oh, please, we have to get to this. This is hilarious. You put the punched card containing the pogo ride into the slot and carve a totem from one of the crook's tight dowels. John, repeat process with the other cards and dowels.
Change.
You use the card containing the code for the hammer, as well as one with the random code you punched over the shaving cream card for the hell of it. You carve the respective totems for the cards. John, do same thing with captcha-log card.
Change.
You make a totem for a captcha-log card. Pretty bare bones looking totem if you ask. Rose, collect totems.
Change.
You store the totems in your Athenium?
Athenium.
Athenium. Rose. Produce
Athenium.
Athenium, I said that.
Mhm.
Rose. Produce capture log card.
Change. And this is where we have to stop for tonight.
All right.
I know. But friends, we're so sad we've no more time together. Just to drop an anvil on your head. And
hostile.
stuff your pockets full of dynamite. And tie you to a rhino's head.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not Orson Welles, but I do believe that a good cast deserves a second bow. So, starting from top here, we have...
Hello, I'm Alex, and I was John and Rose, reading to myself.
Hi. I am Drew, and I had played Dave and the narrator.
And I am your Uncle Walrus, Jonathan Knoell, and I provided the voices for the Wayward Vagabond, Dad, Rolf the Dog, and Bro. We hope to see you next time for Homestuck Readers Theater. Until then, you may now place your order. The Homestuck Readers Theater Hour was created and hosted by Jonathan Knoell. Homestuck was created by Andrew Hussey, and as such, all characters, situations, and dialogue belong to him. Homestuck can be found on mspaintadventures.com. This show is protected by First Amendment rights and parody law. If you would like to perform in the Homestuck Readers Theater Hour, contact Jonathan Knoell at radioactive.walrus.entertains@gmail.com, all lowercase. Find us on Twitter at Radio Walrus Pod, that's capital R, capital W, capital P in Radio Walrus Pod, or like and comment on the Radioactive Walrus Entertainment page on Facebook. If you like our show, please tell your friends, and as always, you may now place your order. This has been a production of Radioactive Walrus Entertainment.
John, what do chickens say?